Plans for today, not really sure. Not really sure, but I just like woke up really tired. I've got like the whole day off of work, but I don't have any plans. And it is like 7:15, and like that's unheard of for me to like be in bed till 7:15. Laid in bed and read for a bit, as you would have seen. I just don't really have any set in stone plans for today, which is actually kind of good. It was Valentine's Day yesterday, and I literally just spent the night in bed. I got Betty's Burgers from Uber Eats, which was a vibe. And the fact I can even get Uber Eats, because where I used to live, they didn't even deliver to where I used to live. So the fact I can even get Uber Eats is like a bit of a novelty. So yeah, I literally just like laid in bed, got Uber Eats, and like watched some YouTube. And I honestly just had like the freaking best time. I feel like Valentine's Day when you're single is so underrated. I am so sick of this cough. Like, it's just annoying because I don't feel sick. It's just this stupid cough won't go away, and I never wear my hair like this. I just feel like I look a bit of like an egg. I don't know how like YouTubers vlog at the gym, or like obviously I do, you just get the camera out and film yourself, but I just get so nervous. It's probably just why I don't get much footage at the gym, because I just get a bit scared, you know? Something I am so happy about is that my gym is actually close to my house now. So before I moved house, the gym was about 25 minutes away from my house, which you can imagine, like, I was struggling enough to go to the gym as it was, let alone when it was like a 25-minute drive. It was just a lot. Like, I'd have to time my sessions with work, and like it was just so frustrating. Whereas like now I can literally just like go to the gym whenever I want, because it's like 5-10 minutes from my house, which is just so much more motivating to go. I think today I'd really like to map out some goals, or like just get really clear on like getting my life back together. Like, not that it's not together right now, but I just feel like I have no drive. So yeah, I think today I just really want to get like a few goals nutted out, just so I have something to work towards over the next few weeks. Because at the moment I just feel like I'm waltzing around doing life and just not really with much purpose. I didn't really plan on doing a full face of makeup, but here we are. I mean, my full face of makeup is pretty low key anyway, but once I just started, I just kept going. I literally have just done a full face of makeup. That was so not planned, but I'm here for it. I'm here for it. That was actually a good session, I'm not gonna lie. I have decided to start Whitney Simmons's Alive program, the Strong program. It's like, I think it's an 8-week program, because I'm thinking it's gonna help me get back on track with my workouts and stay consistent with my workouts. And like, at the moment, I'm just going in the gym with like no idea with what I'm doing that day, and I just walk in and like make stuff up on the spot, which like, I can do that because I have been gymming for like years, since I was like 15 years old. So hopefully following this program, tracking my weights and all that sort of stuff will actually keep me consistent and keep me committed with going to the gym. So I started that this morning. I did a back and buys session, which is my favorite. I don't know what to do now. I'm like almost in the mood to go to a cafe and do some work. By work, I mean edit the last vlog that I filmed that I haven't edited yet, and potentially do some goal setting at the cafe. It's sounding like a bit of a vibe right now, so I think I'm actually just gonna do that. Good morning. Guys, I've been the worst vlogger the last couple of days. I am so exhausted. I just feel like I haven't even had time to pick up my camera. And I also feel like I've just been working and gymming and just doing really boring things. But I genuinely have just been so like rushed and busy the last couple of days that I just haven't even picked up my camera. I think the last thing you would have seen was yesterday at work. I started at 5:30 yesterday morning and worked until 1:30, and then after that I had to go meet a family because I'm dog sitting tonight. So I had to go meet the family yesterday straight after work and like get the rundown of all the things. And then I actually went on a date last night as well, and then I had to work this morning, and I worked till 11 and then went straight to the gym. And honestly, like I just felt like being in my own zone in the gym today, so I just didn't film any of that. And I don't know, like I just feel so exhausted to the point that I couldn't even pick up my camera. And I know that sounds really dramatic, but I just feel so tired. I've had like 6 hours sleep the last 2 nights, and I feel like one night of 6 hours of sleep is fine, but then like I feel like this is a really bad angle, by the way. That's a little bit better, I suppose. I feel like one night of like 6 hours of sleep is okay, but like after 2, I just feel so wrecked. And I think just because the last couple of days have been so like go, I just haven't really stopped. So anyway, that is why I haven't vlogged much the last couple of days. And yesterday I finished work and then came and like saw the family, and next minute this like warning light comes up on my car. Yesterday the warning light came on and was like, you need to check your coolant, like the coolant's really low. And I freaked out. I was like, oh my god, because like I was like terrified that my car was gonna like overheat. Anyways, I had to like make a stop in at Super Cheap Auto and get some coolant and then like top my coolant up. But I had to like sit in the car park for like half an hour because you can't actually open the coolant container when your engine's hot because it can like overflow and like explode. And obviously we don't want that to happen either. So I was just like sitting in this car park for like half an hour waiting for my engine to cool down. Like I honestly haven't had a moment to breathe until now. And I just want to be like completely real on here because this is literally the intention of vlogging in the first place, is like just being really, really real and authentic on here so that you know that you're getting like the fullest version of me. I'm not going to come on here and pretend that like everything's all peaches and rainbows and like everything's all good when it's not. Like, because we all have moments where we're just like struggling or we're in a rut, and I feel like I'm just in a bit of a rut at the moment, and I just haven't felt like really like vlogging at all. I don't really know what's going on. Like I probably should sit with this and like work out what's actually going on, but I just feel like I'm in a real rut at the moment. Like in every area of my life, I feel like I'm just in a bit of a rut, and I just can't seem to find that motivation to like get back on track. So I know that it's all like an internal thing, obviously, like it's all on me. It's my responsibility to like do the things to get back on track, and like I so know that. But yeah, my eating's just been kind of shocking. My training's been really inconsistent, and I've just been feeling like a little bit lonely lately as well, which we go through these phases all the time. And I've done so much work on myself to get to where I am now and feel really comfortable in my own skin and feel really comfortable on my own. But I definitely still have moments where I'm like, I just like feel kind of alone. And I have people around me. I have beautiful people around me, and I have amazing friends, especially now that I've just moved in with like the two most amazing people in the world. Like they're so, so beautiful. And like I have so many people in my life, like I said, but sometimes I just feel so lonely still, and it's really, really strange. And particularly in terms of like my romantic like love life, I went on a date last night, and I don't know, it just like, it wasn't a vibe. Like he's a really, really lovely guy, but it just like conversation wasn't flowing, and it didn't feel amazing. And I just like come home and I just got like a bit sad, because I was just like, I've been dating, or like I've been single for a little bit now, and I've been dating people and going on dates, and like things will get so far, but then they never get past like the talking stage. And I'm just like, sometimes you just like, is it me? Like, surely it's me, because like it's just not happening for me. And I hate being in this like desperate, not that I'm desperate, but like I just hate being in this kind of energy, because I feel like I'm being desperate, or I feel like I'm being really like anxiously attached to finding a boyfriend, which is not how you're going to find someone. So anyways, I hate being in these stages, but I just am really struggling to get out of this phase right now, and I don't know what to do. I just need to start with getting my health back on track, like just literally just focusing on that, because I feel like I don't have the energy because I'm not eating properly and I'm not training consistently, and I just feel like that, and I've been like not drinking enough water at all, and I just feel like those things need to come first before I can even have the energy to look deeper into why I'm feeling like this. So that's where I'm at the moment. And the reason that I want to speak about this stuff so truthfully and honestly is because the main reason that I watch the people that I do on YouTube is because they make me feel so seen in what they're going through, particularly Georgia Richards, which shout out to Georgia. I freaking love that girl. I've been following her for so long now, and just how honest she is with like how she's feeling and her emotions and all that sort of stuff just makes me feel so much less alone in what I'm going through as well. And sometimes I feel like YouTube especially can be like a little bit of like a highlight reel. And it's so easy to like cut out the bad bits of your life. And that's why I love watching the people that I do so much, because they do share these things. And it makes me feel less alone. It makes me feel so seen in what I'm going through. And it just lets me know that even if they might be showing the good parts of their life, like they still do have these thoughts and emotions that everyone has. So that's why when like things like this come up for me, I really, really want to be honest and share these things, because like I just feel like it can be so helpful to the people watching in making them feel seen in what they're going through and making you feel less alone as well. And so I think this afternoon I'm just going to like take some time off my phone and really just take some time with myself and just like journal and just set some goals for next week and just start the week fresh. And just like, I know that next week is going to be a little bit of a battle. I'm not feeling the motivation necessarily to make any changes, so I know that it's going to be solely based on like discipline and willpower. So it's going to be like a tough week, I think, but I just need to get back on the bandwagon, because I'm sick of feeling like this. I'm sick of feeling in victimhood, and I'm sick of just like feeling so in my own head and groggy and gross. So anyways, that's where I'm at. I'm gonna go and spend the afternoon just like chilling and just giving myself what I need. guys, these are the dogs that I'm dog sitting at the moment. This is Bella. She's 16 years old. Like, that is so old for a dog. Hi, darling. She's like a little beagle, and she's blind and deaf, which is so sad, but she's getting really old. And this is Ned. He's a Jack Russell Terrier. He looks a bit feral, but he's so cute. I'm feeling a little better now. So in addition to everything I was just like saying before about how I'm feeling like really flat, I just sat down and did a heap of journaling and planned out all of next week. And I'm feeling so much better. Like, next week is like just to get back on track. Like, that's all I'm focusing on. And I'm just focusing on the things that I need to do for myself to get me to a good feeling state again, because I am so sick of feeling like this and I'm going to do something about it. So I decided to journal and plan out my week next week so that it's all like, I know what I'm doing, I know what I've got to do, I know what my goals are. So that it makes it obviously a lot easier to achieve your goals if you have goals. At the moment, I'm relying a lot on people messaging me and the people in my life to feel loved and wanted, which is like not ideal, because if you're just relying on external validation your whole life, then you're never going to live a fulfilled and happy life. And we know this. So I have kind of just been like, okay, cool. How do I feel most loved and wanted by other people? And like, how can I actually do that for myself next week so that I can get the validation from myself rather than from other people? Because that's the ultimate goal, right? Is to not have to ever rely on other people for the external validation to feel loved and wanted. I've written like 5 goals for next week. I do have them here, but the camera's like resting on my journal, so I can't read them from my journal. But off the top of my head, the first one was like self-appreciation every single day. So it's going to be a part of my nighttime routine that I do every day. I have been relying on social media so much lately, and just like randomly, I'll just like pick up my phone and look at Instagram. I'm like, why was that necessary? So I'm actually going to be taking the week off of social media, which I've never done a full week before. I've only done like a few days or like a day at a time. I've never actually done a full week before. So I'm actually kind of nervous because I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do, because I feel like that takes a lot of my presence and quality time away from myself, because I'm always on my phone. And even like if I'm at the gym or if I'm like on a walk or something, like I can sometimes tend to be on my phone as well, which kind of like, you're not really being present with yourself if you're on your phone doing those things. I want to be exercising every day, because at the moment I'm going to the gym like maybe 3 times a week, but I'm not exercising every day. And exercise just gets me out of my head. It just like, it clears my head and it just makes me feel so good. It puts me in such a better mood. So I'm like, why don't I do it every day? Whether that looks like a walk, whether that looks like the gym, whether that looks like netball, like whatever it is, just as long as I'm getting some form of like physical exercise in every day. Also, I really want to get back on the bandwagon with what I'm eating, like just eating foods that make me feel really good. Because I feel like I just have not been doing that lately. I've been so lazy and slack with like what I'm eating. I haven't been meal prepping or anything like that. I've been eating a lot of like the sugary stuff at work. Like, I just have been so lazy. So that's what we're focusing on next week. And I honestly just feel so much better. Like, I'm like, I know what I need to do. I know how I'm going to achieve the outcome. And I just feel so good. Isn't it funny? Like, before I was like all down in the dumps and like just not having a good time, like so in my head. And now, just after doing that and spending some time with myself and figuring out what I need to do to make myself feel better, I feel so good. Just even knowing what I need to do, you know? I'm going to heat up some dinner. I'm going to feed the dogs, and I'm going to enjoy my last night on social media before I take the week off. So yeah, probably just like a very chill night from here on in. Might do a little bit of reading And then I will be getting like a relatively early night tonight as well, because I do have to work at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, which is fun. So, are you guys like hungry or something? Do you want some food? Do you want some food? Yeah, we're hungry. Bella's literally not nodding her head. Yes, honey, I know. I know, honey. Bella, this one is yours. Sit. Sit. There you go, Bella. Ned, come on. Come on, Ned. This one is yours, Ned. Okay, sit. Good boy. Good boy. Sunday. I just feel like today, I've said this every day this week, but I just feel like it has been the busiest day. I've been running around like a headless chook. I worked this morning and work was just hectic. Like, I kind of help another place out on a Sunday morning, and like I've only done like 6 or so shifts there, and I walked in this morning and no one was there. And I've never really opened the shop before. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. And like I was the only person working until 8 o'clock in the morning. So I was like, this is fun, no worries. And it wasn't that bad. Like, it actually was fine, but it was just like a good start to the day. And then after that, I had to go to our storage unit and pick up my bed frame because I'm selling it to someone. And then I come home and unpacked the car from my dog sitting. And then now here we are. So you would have, obviously I said yesterday how I've started Project Comeback, Project Become Your Own Bestie. I'm not sure what I'm calling it yet. And so I'm exercising every single day, no matter if that's like a walk or like a gym session, whatever that is. But today I'm going for a walk because it's just that kind of vibe, you know? So I'm going to go for a walk. But yeah, it's just been a really, really hectic day. And I feel very just like busy, and I just can't wait to get home and just like relax. I'm so excited. This is the fit we're going for my walk. Don't mind my bed. I've got to unpack everything from like when I was dog sitting. We just got some black socks and my New Balance sneakers. I've genuinely had these sneakers for years. They were like $80 and they're still going. And then I've got Gymshark shorts, just the Adapt seamless ones. They're my absolute favorite. And then this Gymshark sports bra as well, because I'm always decked out in Gymshark. Hello, gorgeous people. I have just showered, had dinner, had some chats with my housemate, and I've got my Naked Harvest magnesium salted caramel drink as usual. And I'm just going to do my nighttime routine and go to sleep because I have a really early shift tomorrow. So I've got to be up at like 4:15. So yeah, I'm just gonna wind down for the night. I feel like today's just been so busy, and it's my first day off social media as well, and so far so good. I haven't actually felt the urge to go on social media at all. Like, I feel like because I know that I've got a week off of social media, I'm not even like thinking about going on social media. So far so good, and I don't think it'll be this easy the whole week. Like I said, I've never done a whole week before. I've done like a few days at a time, but we'll see how it goes. I feel like my first day of Project be your own bestie has gone really well. I have eaten to feel good. I went on a walk because I didn't get to the gym today, and it's also a Sunday. I just feel like sometimes just like training on a Sunday just feels illegal, you know what I mean? And it feels really nice just like fully focusing on myself. And I was just thinking about this before, and I just feel like not being on social media really helps you go more inward. I don't know, I just feel like social media has this way of like bringing you out of your body and bringing you out of your own experience and like focusing on everyone else around you, and in ways that you don't even notice, like just like looking at people's stories and what they're up to in their day. Like that is putting your focus outwards on other people, which obviously that's fine, there's a time and place for that. But like when social media is consuming you and you're reaching for social media all the time, then that's when you're actually just not focusing on yourself at all, which was what was happening to me. Is like I was just getting really reliant with social media, always jumping on Instagram to check stories and posts and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, like that is, even if you don't do like what I'm doing, it's like if you do feel like you are kind of just like a bit disconnected from yourself, getting off social media for a bit, because that will naturally bring you the focus back onto you. But I'm also going to end this vlog here as well. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. And if I feel so like cliche saying this, but like if you could subscribe, leave a comment, like this video, do all the things that all the other YouTubers speak about, go do that. And I will see you in my next video.